bam, Bitcoin this and Bitcoin that. But the question is, where the hell is Bitcoin at? You heard? It's your boy, the Bitcoin Takeover, hosted by yours truly, VIP Time, aka Mr. Johnson. Alright, so I know a lot of people, I'm making this video because a lot of people have been asking me, how do I buy Bitcoin? What's the safest way to go about it? I'm nervous. What is Bitcoin? So I'm making this video to help you guys. Alright, so Bitcoin, real short. Alright, Bitcoin is the new digital gold. Alright, you can mine it, right? And they're creating it. This guy called Satoshi Nakamoto, he's the one who created it. Apparently he owns like 1%, but he's created 21 million Bitcoin. So there's a limited supply. So whenever there's a limited supply of anything, the price essentially will eventually go up, right? There is a utility behind Bitcoin, so that's something you might want to research more on. Google Bitcoin in the blockchain, right? So there is, so if you wanted to send money, right, from, let's say, the U.S. to, China, you could do that through Bitcoin, and you don't have to, pay some crazy fee if you went through a bank or you went through Western Union or anything like that, right? By the same token, Bitcoin is also good because, there's no government behind it, right? It's supported by a Bitcoin community. Now, some people feel like there's no regulation, that's an issue, but, at the end of the day, I feel like we're entering a new world, right? It is the new world order at this point. So, without further ado, you guys do some more research on Bitcoin, and, how it was created, which was 2009 financial crisis. And you'll understand some of the background and the utility behind Bitcoin, not just fancy words that people are just throwing around. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, the first thing is we are opening an account with Coinbase because it's the largest cryptocurrency exchange. All right, so if we, it's $50 billion. Now it's even more than that. That's exchanged. 32 countries supported and more than 10 million customers served. So what will you do? Right now, you're focusing on creating a digital wallet. First thing you're going to do is go to Coinbase.com. And at that point, you're going to go to the top right-hand corner of sign up. Click on that. Then you're going to type in your name, your email, password, anything like that. What you want to do is make sure that you create a secure password, not ABC123. Alright? You create your account, and then we're going to move to the next slide, which is how you're going to fund your account. Right? The payment method. Alright? Okay, so payment method. So this is important because you want to make sure you understand how to get your money in, and it's important that you follow instructions and that you take note, because if you get one letter, one number wrong, right, you could delay your transfer, your bank transfer, your wire transfer, PayPal, etc. Alright, so let's go down the list. So you can do bank account. It's usually 4 to 5 business days. Usually, sometimes it takes longer. It'll give you an email that, once the money hits the account, and also when the bank transfer has been initiated. Alright, credit card, debit card, it's usually something that you want to do right away, instantly, right? It's usually for something small, right? Because you're paying like a high fee, like it's, on the transaction. So the other thing is the wire transfer, which kind of overlaps with the bank account, because the bank account, you're usually wiring from the bank, right? And then there's PayPal. PayPal, you can only do quick sells, right? So you can only sell Bitcoin, right, into US dollars, which you could then send to your bank account or your PayPal account. Okay, so let's move to the first bullet here, which is bank account. So name, the first things first, name on the bank account, it has to match the name on the Coinbase account, right? I'm sure that's probably basic to a lot of you guys, but you know, sometimes you gotta dot your I's and cross your T's. Okay. Now, with the credit card, and you know what, we'll go over the fees in the next slide before, you know, I go over how to purchase Bitcoin. So, first things first, credit card, debit card, Visa, MasterCard, and other debit cards can be used. If you had a question regarding prepaid cards, other cards, they have to have an associated billing address, right? Photo ID is critical for the payment method, but you'll use that even before you get there. I suggest you bring a driver's license when you're opening up a Coinbase account. All right? Yeah. Let's moving along. And it's pretty easy, you know, in terms of making a purchase, selecting your card. You just go to the buy page, you know, and then you're pretty much good to know. Alright. Note that it is not possible to sell digital currency and have the proceeds deposited to a card, right? So, you know, at the end of the day, if you're looking to sell, you know, Bitcoin, Litecoin, or anything like that, you can't have the proceeds deposited to a card. You're gonna have to have, you know, some type of account or PayPal to link that. All right. Bank wire. So there's three things with the bank wire, right? The first is the name. The name has to match the Coinbase. The other, the wire has to be sent from a US-based bank account, okay? And then they have a unique reference code. That reference code is included in the wire, right? And they're in the instructions. So you got to make sure that that meets the criteria that Coinbase needs. So you got to hit 1, 2, and 3. And make sure 1, 2, and 3 is on the bank information as well. So if you're sending a wire out to the bank, right, Coinbase is going to charge you. If you're sending a wire into Coinbase, you're going to get charged, right? Either way, you're going to get charged. So you just need to be mindful of what the fees are, right? And you know, it's and take note. That's it. All right, moving along. Wire withdrawals. You know, like I just said, if you're doing a wire withdrawal, it makes sense if it's a large amount. Here it says they're available for amounts of $10,000 or more. You have to complete the verification steps. You know, a lot of these verification steps are, you know, just extra steps in order to protect you. So that's pretty much it. And you can initiate the wire as well yourself. You don't have to go through the bank to do it. You just got to make sure the information is correct. Now, PayPal. PayPal, alright, is pretty easy. You just need to verify your ID. You go to the linked accounts page. You click on new link a new account. You select PayPal, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, now we're going to go to the next page, which is the pricing. Okay, Bitcoin, you already know. So this is probably also an important slide. You want to make sure you understand what fees are being charged and how much, right? So if you're purchasing Bitcoin, you're buying Bitcoin, right? It says payment method for purchase, and it gives you the fees right here. So 1.49% they're going to take out, right? And for the Coinbase USD wallet. So what's the difference with US Bank? If you have your US Bank account, you could buy Bitcoin, you know, immediately with the US Bank, and then once it settles, then it'll just, you know, be in your account. Now some people like me, they just transfer the money first into the digital wallet, and once you do that, you transfer the money into the wallet, then you can buy Bitcoin. Alright. Now there's a credit card and debit card. So if you do it through there, that's usually small purchases. You know, they're charging 3.99%, which is crazy. But, you know, if that's, you know, what you need to do at that time, it's not going to make a difference in the long run once your money starts growing. So, Alright, so there's also a payment method for the sale of Bitcoin, right? So if you're selling Bitcoin, you're still going to get charged. So you're going to get charged when you're buying, you're going to selling, you're going to get charged when you're selling, okay? And it's the same, 1.49 with a 15 cents minimum. There's also the USD wallet, which is 1.49, and PayPal, still 3.99. But PayPal is normally used for the sell. They don't have deposits. Okay, so let's talk about ACH, which is automatic clearinghouse. You know, that's just a fancy way for the bank saying, hey, you can transfer these funds for free. Okay, if you do that, right, what you can do is, you know, you just do the ACH, you put your bank information in there, and you initiate that transfer. If you do that, it's much easier. It takes a while, but at least you save money. If you do the wire approach, like I mentioned before, if you wire money into Coinbase, your bank will charge you $25 to $30, and Coinbase will charge you another $10. If you wire funds out of Coinbase, Coinbase is going to charge you $25, and then your bank is going to charge you, you know, $20, $25, $30 for incoming wire. All right, so that's pretty much the extent of the fees. You want to also pay attention to these updates. You know, like right now they have wire delays. You see here they recommend withdrawing by way of ACH with bank transfer. We talked about that. You guys know what that is. And the deposits via wire transfer are not currently delayed. All right. So you know, if you're depositing money, you know, that's not delayed. But withdrawing money is. It's always like that, right? You can't get your money, but they'll take your money. Alright, let's go to the next slide. Alright, so the easy part, right? Buying Bitcoin. Alright, so you're gonna go to, once you log in, you'll go to buy sell, right? And then you go to buy Bitcoin. It'll have your payment method, like what we talked about, right? You put in the amount, so if you do $100, right, it'll give you your Bitcoin. Right now, they don't support totals smaller than 199. So if you do, let's say you did, you're a big baller, you did $1,000. Right? You did $1,000, they'll charge you $14.68. So say you did 10,000. Right? They're going to charge you $146. So you can see, you know, you have, and you'll do the same thing for Bitcoin, Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Now, if for sell, you know, it's the same thing. Basically, you're going to type in the amount. I don't have any Bitcoin right now, but you can see what the process is. Alright, that's pretty much it for that. And, you know, so let's talk about how you can save money with, you know, when you're buying Bitcoin. Once you get used to this process, you do that a couple of times. I'm going to show you this other process. You're going to go to gdax.com, which is in the next slide. You're going to open an account. You're going to transfer your money over there. And I'm going to give you that in the next video that I do. You know, not this one. For the next slide, I'm just going to show you GDAX, and I'm just going to wrap it up. Alright? Alright, we're wrapping it up. You know, this is it. You know, so basically, you know, first of all, you know, I need you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you know, Brother for Bitcoin, you know what I mean? You know, what I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna navigate you through this cryptocurrency world. You know, just call me the Coin King. Feel me? But on a more serious note, you know, I just want to give you guys useful information, tips that you can use, right? And you know, I don't want to be like these other guys out here, just you know, trying to make a few bucks. I think if we all make money together, it's better. But I'm mainly doing it because I know that a lot of people are just talking about it, but you know, you really don't know like what the heck is going on. So, I'm trying to do that research for you guys. So, you guys can be more aware. Alright, so let's, without further ado, first things first, I'll just leave you guys with this final note is Amazon. You know, Amazon at one point was considered to be an online store where you can get books, and people were just like, that's crazy. Why wouldn't I just go to a bookstore? But what if I didn't have time to go to the bookstore, right? They changed the whole perception. And now look at Amazon. And look at all those bookstores out of business, right? It's an outdated model. So you want to look at Bitcoin, look at the utility, look at where the future is going, right? Don't take my word for it. Do the research yourself. But hit me up, ask me questions, leave comments. Well, that's why I need you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to leave a link in there so you can receive free Bitcoin. As long as you put $100 in there, you get $10 free Bitcoin. I'll also leave my Instagram link in there if you guys want to hit me up. If you have any questions or anything like that, just feel free. But that's pretty much it. Bitcoin Takeover. Signing off. Alright, I'm out. Peace.